Hello, welcome to Professor R.J. Placone on Communication Excellence. Today I'd like to talk about civility. 20 years ago when I was doing research on the decline in civility in public discourse, I focused on the Supreme Court. And the reason why I focused there was if I could show that there was a decline in civility in that institution, an institution built on mutual respect, well, what might it say about the rest of us? What are our chances of keeping civility alive in how we communicate with each other? I could have never predicted what we see in 2025. We see a name calling, finger pointing, yelling. If we just take a few of the lowlights of this week in Congress, Lauren Boebert, when a vote didn't go the way that she wanted regarding the censure of a Democratic member of Congress, she started yelling and pointing fingers at her Republican colleagues. Donald Trump was very demeaning to a female reporter, a Bloomberg reporter, and she was asking a question about the Epstein files. And he was quite irritated by it. He just said, quiet, quiet, piggy. I mean, how demeaning can it get? How disrespectful can it get? And I understand Newsom's wanting to essentially fight fire with fire and how he views his trolling of Trump. But his office put out a series of, AI generated images of Trump with a pig face, a Trump's face on a pig. There were a number of these things. How far are we going to go? It just seems that this has become so normalized. And I think, how did we get here? I think part of it is just our over reliance on online communication, on our willingness to say things through social media that we might not say in person. There are a lot of people who are basically cowards who will say things in very disrespectful ways that they would not say in face-to-face communication. Maybe they would fear retaliation, but they don't do it. But they feel empowered to do it when they're online. There's a sort of safety from their basements. And I think that has then made a move into our general communication. It's just become more normalized. This is how we talk to each other. And certainly in the political realm, we just throw words around. We label people. It's the radical left. It's a Nazi. It's a communist. It's a fascist. Let's go down the list, and we see it from everyone. It's disturbing when we see it from our most senior people because they do set a tone. I think we should expect more. And I think the best we can do is not only to try to support people that can be more respectful and civil toward people who, even those that they may disagree with, but I think we also have to check ourselves. How are we communicating? Do we resort to name calling? As a parent, one of the things I stressed to my children was don't call people names. It's demeaning, it's disrespectful, but also challenge yourself to be able to articulate a position, to highlight difference by using the words that can describe your argument, your perspective, rather than resorting to cheap name calling. I just hope we can turn this around. I think it starts from each of us. And I think we do have to do a better job of holding the politicians accountable and try to bring civility back to how we communicate with each other. Thank you. Hope you have a great day.